if his is coming.
Yeah. It should take 20 seconds or so.
Yeah.
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 Okay. All right, now we know. Thanks, Cal.
Thanks, Cal. You let me know when.
Now.
Hey. All right, guys. Welcome to the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach. We are here for the USA Pickleball National Championship Series here at beautiful Newport Beach. I am Dominic Catalano. I am joined by, well, no one's really around me, but I got my crew behind me. Waka Waka, he's here. But we got a great match here on Championship Court 2. Now we're picking it up mid-match. Julie Johnson and Mircea Marario versus Jennifer Lacour and Kevin Booth. It's been all Johnson and Marario here early. Up 9-3 here in game one of this quarterfinal match in mixed senior pro. Nice second drop there from Kevin Booth, who admittedly struggled early in this match. About 3 or 4 unforced errors and some free points for Johnson and Marario, but seems to have gotten out of that. Nice jump of the sidelines there from Marario. A good defense from Jennifer Lacour. Second server here. Kevin Booth, definitely one of the more animated players out there. Will definitely let you know how he's feeling after every point. Great setup from Jennifer Lacour. She took that point over by herself. Kept Marario pretty deep. Marario trying to work his way up, ends up popping that up. Lacour there for the put away. Nice, I like that from Lacour because early on, Johnson's had that covered. And Lacour's gone sideline, sideline. Well, now she flips one to the middle after going sideline so much. I think that caught Johnson off guard a little bit. Oh, great shot from Julie Johnson going behind Kevin Booth, who's trying to poach over in the middle. Just went a little too early, and Johnson read that beautifully. Free point there for Lacour and Booth. Yeah, it's tough. That Marario forehand is an absolute killer when you get it up to him. One of the biggest forehands on the senior circuit. Johnson just gets that third a little too high. An easy overhead for Booth. Good side out here for Booth and Lacour after being down 9-3, and Marario and Johnson haven't scored in a while, so if they can keep adding on here and then continue to get those side outs, they're right back in here. Again, you're seeing Lacour and Booth try and drop to that Johnson backhand cross court and keep it away from Marario, but he's just very active and athletic in the middle there. Just like that, a quick side out for Johnson and Marario. Lacour just got that a little too far out in front of her. Rolled that paddle over a little too quick, and there's a game point here. Game one will go to Johnson and Marario, 11-5. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have game two. Welcome back here to Championship Court 2 here at the beautiful Pickleball Club at Newport Beach, where we're getting ready to start game 2 here of this Senior Pro Mixed Doubles quarterfinal match. Jennifer Lacour, Kevin Booth taking on Julie Johnson and Marario. Marario and Johnson took game 1 11-5. We are getting ready to start game 2. Nice ATP there from Kevin Booth on a very tight angle on his backhand side. Great shot.
0-0-1.
I like the attack there from Lacour. Maybe if she just had another half step in, ball's a little higher and able to attack that a little better. Another unforced error, unfortunately, from Kevin Booth. Yeah, and that's just Marario in total attack mode, and that is his game. When he is on and feeling it, he's keeping every one of those balls an inch or two over the net, gets that roll off that paddle, keeps it low, and just is in full attack mode. Great spot there from Kevin Booth, using the angle. And those of you guys out there, use that angle. It's not always about how hard, but about where. If you can create that angle on the put away, that's just too easy there for Kevin Booth. Wow, great point defense from Marario and Johnson, where it just seemed like they were dead to rights on everything. Lacour had 2 overheads, just not able to get anything put away. And they're able to force the unforced error. So Lacour trying to sneak that ball behind Marario. Unfortunate, goes a little wide, and it's a 4-0 lead quickly here in the second game. Guys, thanks for joining us here at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach for the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. The first on the stop for the USA Pickleball Tournament Series. I mean, we couldn't be in a better place, more beautiful place. Weather's perfect today. It's a little overcast, but keeps us nice and cool. So Marario and Booth having just a friendly conversation about calling balls and whatnot. Nothing intense for a quarterfinal. Maybe in the finals it'd be a little more intense, but nothing too bad. We'll see if that timeout can slow down Johnson and Marario here. We're out to a 4-0 lead here in the second game. And that's a nice little speed up there from Kevin Booth right out of the timeout. Good stop there. So if you're going to play an out ball, you better hit a put away right there. And that's what Julie Johnson did. Off the tape for Johnson, stays in. And a side out to Marario and Johnson. Good job on defense from Lacour and Booth there to weather that little attack from Johnson and Marario. See if they can get one more hold here. Lacour, that ball on the lob from Marario just overhead. She gets the swing and miss. Booth is there. Just comes up a little short on the third. And another point for Johnson and Marario. Just long there. The difference you'll see from Johnson and Marario, Johnson really does hit a flat forehand, and Marario really gets over the top of that. And so the difference right there, if Marario was hitting that ball probably drops in, but Johnson hits it very flat, ball goes a little long. They do get that point, but I'd like to see Kevin Booth step in the middle a little bit more, make his presence felt a little bit, because I think there were at least one ball right there that he could have taken out of the air from Johnson. There's Marario making his presence felt right there in the middle. But Lacour and Booth do get 2 back. Julie Johnson reads that so well right there. Unfortunately, can't get on top of that. sails a little long.
5-2-2.
Nice attack there from Kevin Booth. So he's seen some success right now on 2 balls that he's attacked. I don't know, maybe he needs to recognize that and see
2-5-1.
that he's able to do that right now against Johnson. That's twice. Nice job right there, and there it is again. So he's picking up on something right now, that the speed up straight up when he's against Johnson is working right now. Let's see if he sticks with that, and they continue to add on here. Great shot behind Marario right there from Lacour. She raises her hands in celebration, as obviously that's a great shot behind Marario because he keeps cheating over to that middle.
4-5-1.
And they are right back in this match, 4-5 here in game 2. That's a nice step in there from Kevin Booth. And that's what I'm talking about right there, is that he needs to make his presence felt in that middle right there and take some of those and kind of surprise Johnson and Marario. Just like that, after a 5-0 run from Johnson and Marario, Lacour and Booth come back and answer it with a 5-0 run of their own. Guys, again, thank you for joining us here at the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships here at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach. We are streaming 2 courts. I am on Championship Court 2 for the morning. Dave Fleming, my partner in crime, is over on Championship Court 1 right now, where they have another match. So check us out, YouTube, Facebook, for the fans right now. This afternoon, we'll jump on over to ESPN Plus, and Dave and I will be in the booth together on our Championship Court to give you all those great medal matches later on this afternoon. But before anyone can get to that, we got a quarterfinal that's shaping up to be a little better than we anticipated, considering Marario and Johnson jumped out to a 5-0 lead here in game 2. Almost looked like they were going to run away with this. And just like that, it's 5-5. So as soon as Johnson hits that, she apologizes to Marario before Booth even puts it away, because that's not where she wanted that lob.
6-5-1.
Good defense there from Lacour and Booth. Unfortunately, not able to
6-5-2.
stop Marario in his backhand overhead for the put away. A little confusion in the middle there, but a good run. A 6-0 run at that for Lacour and Booth.
5-6-1.
Yeah, right there, I think Lacour wants that one back. Johnson was already about a foot or so behind the kitchen line,
6-6-1.
and that was an easy overhead on the lob.
Point.
2 quick points to answer here from Johnson and Marario.
7-6-1.
Just long on the lob from Johnson. Not a bad idea. She had Lacour and Booth leaning in.
7-6-2.
Just long there. That was all Marario could do at that point. Ball was basically behind him.
6-7-1.
Great defense there from Marario. Just holding his ground.
6-7-2. Point.
Johnson took that ball out of the air. It was kind of a tough position because she was leaned out over that kitchen.
7-7-2.
Pops it up and the put away. And that's a good step. And again, Booth doesn't get the put away, but he sets up that next shot right there by stepping in
8-7-2.
and showing his presence.
Right out. Seven, 8-1.
Good talk there from Kevin Booth to his partner, Jennifer Lacour. Leave that ball go.
7-8-2. Right out. Eight, 7-1. Second serve.
Just off the top of the tape and rolls out.
Hello, everyone. Don't forget,
8-7-2.
Senior Pro. Those matches are being featured on your grandstand courts directly behind the pro shop.
If anywhere on Julie Johnson, it's that chicken wing where she kind of wants to roll over that forehand instead of just blocking it with that backhand.
The Senior Pro matches are featured on the grandstand. Court 1, Court 2, and
And
Court
just like that, it's a game point for Lacour and Booth.
At 1 minute.
They are on a 10-2 run here after going down 5-0 early. Almost looked, like I said earlier, dead in the water. Took a timeout, came back, went on a 6-0 run of their own, and now they are 1 point away from taking this to a third game. Again, guys, we got 2 streams going. If for some reason you want to get away from us and bounce over to Championship Court 1, feel free. But Dave Fleming is over there calling that. We'll be on our own for about 3 or 4 hours, and then we will team up, myself and Dave, back on the main court, Championship Court 1, for all of our later matches over here on ESPN+. But right now, check us out, Facebook, YouTube, for the fans. Booth about to serve here for the second game. Good hold there from Johnson and Marario, but they do have some work to do.
7-10-1.
And finally, Lacour and Booth get a little love from the net. It's only taken 2 full games, basically, for them to get a
7-10-2.
break. So Booth upset with himself. And unfortunately playing out balls when Marario gets that ball up. Great job, that little cut backhand from Marario. You almost don't know if he's going to attack that or drop that and cut that in. He drops that one. Ball drops in. And we're all tied again at 10 as we were halfway through at 5. And now, just like that, Lacour and Booth had a game point on their paddle, and now a match point for Johnson and Marario. But before that, Booth and Lacour will take a timeout. Winner of this moves into our semifinals, where they will play the winner of the match going on right now on Championship Court 1. So if you want to see who the winner of this match is going to play, that's being streamed over there on Championship Court 1. Booth and Lacour discussing what they want to do strategy-wise here to stop this. Because if they can't get a side out here, it's all over, and they got a little work to do out of the consolation bracket. Ball with Marario. We'll see what he can do right off of this serve.
I'm in 11-10-2. Right out.
Good side out there from Lacour and Booth to hold off a match point.
11-1.
Good put away there from Julie Johnson. Great setup from Marario though, working Lacour.
10-11-2. Right out.
Ball comes in the Booth. Souvenir. Jen apologizes. But another match point here for Johnson and Marario. And they hold another.
11-10-2. Go. Right out.
Jennifer Lacour, always having a good time over here.
Second serve.
Attention players, I need Kathy, Yusei, Rick Brown to come to the match coordinator's desk and meet your referee.
It's hard to, when you go from hitting a ball that Marario's going to play and Johnson's going to play. Johnson hits it so flat, Marario gets so much topspin. You're playing two totally different balls.
11-10-1.
And we got another match point here.
Point.
And that'll do it right there. 12-10. Johnson and Marario pull that one out over Lacour and Booth. They will move on to one of our semifinal matches. Thank you guys for joining us during this quarterfinal match. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see what match we got up next. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Slightly favored backhand. With hand-eye coordination. Slightly favored backhand. With hand-eye coordination.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator.
Me too. That's why it's funny.
Following mixed double senior pro players to court 1, Laura Jaggett, Thunder Lopez, Jennifer Lacour, and Evan Booth. Court 1, please.
for that one.
All right, up next on championship court is mixed double senior pro, Carolyn Way versus Matthias Johansson. They will be playing Chris Anderson and Dave Weinbach. That is next up on the mixed doubles senior pro grandstand court, located right behind the pro shop.
Welcome back to championship court number 2 here at the beautiful Pickleball Club at Newport Beach. We are getting ready to start a consolation match between Jaggett and Lopez taking on Lacour and Booth, who we just saw. Hi, Jen.
Hi, you.
You did. You did. Jen Lacour stopping in the booth to say hi. They just lost to Julie Johnson and Marario, and they are jumping right back out here in their consolation match against Laura Jaggett and Thunder Lopez. This will be a 1-game-to-15. Looks like they are just about ready to start, so we'll just stick here and get ready to go. But again, a nice day out here. 2 courts streaming, championship court 1. Dave Fleming holding that down. I'm out here on championship court number 2. About 70 degrees, a little overcast. Kevin's trying to break balls. It looks like we are just about to get underway. All right, looks like Lacour and Booth will serve first.
Timing. 0-0-2.
A little long on the return from Lopez. And a quick 1-0 lead. Lacour on full attack mode there. I think Jaggett should have let that second one go.
Side out. 0-2-1.
Pat Pat rolls to the event desk. Pat rolls to the event
Nice
desk.
job by Booth there. We talked about it last match, of him coming over and taking that in the middle. Good job there.
022.
Great defense there from Jennifer Lacour.
201.
Beth Petit, Terry Ryan, you're needed at the referee's desk.
Point.
And we got another point there for Lacour and Booth. They jump out to a 3-0 lead. Again, this is a game to 15 win by 2.
You're welcome.
01. Second server.
I don't mind that though from Booth there, stepping into the middle there. I'd rather him aggressive than passive there. And
3-0.
seemed like in that first game against Johnson and Marario, he was passive in the middle. A little slap there from Booth, looking up into the sky, almost like he lost it.
402. Yes.
Lacour just misses that sideline. A nice idea considering Lopez was in the middle pinching very hard.
041. Second server.
Lacour handcuffing Lopez right there, getting it right at the body.
042.
Great get there from Jaggett though. Unfortunately, Lacour was all over
I don't hear you calling the score, sorry.
401.
nice spot there from Jaggett in the middle. Again, there's Jaggett with that forehand block, almost kind of running around it, not running, but kind of sliding around it to be able to hit that forehand instead of just a punch block with the backhand. Good reads. Unforced error there from Jaggett.
411.
Two great forehand roll dinks from Jaggett, and then coming up just a little short on that third one. 5-1 lead here for Lacour and Booth. So obviously there's a game plan here from Lacour and Booth to go at Jaggett and kind of isolate Lopez out of this. Let's see what Jaggett can do here to neutralize that. That's a nice job there by Lopez in the middle, helping out Jaggett right there. they're going to stop that, that's exactly what Lopez needs to do. Is he needs to pinch that middle and cut some of those balls off. To the same balls there from Lacour to Jaggett. Can't convert, and it is 8-1 on the end change. Lacour and Booth cruising so far. So this free timeout will be taken advantage of by both sides here at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach. We appreciate you guys joining us. We will be here for the next 4 days. The Senior Pro Mix today, followed by Singles Pro tomorrow, Gender Pro on Friday, and Mixed Pro on Saturday. So this just kicking us off this weekend. Some senior love on our first day out here of the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. I'm Dominic Catalano here on Championship Court number 2. Be here all day until we switch over to ESPN Plus, and then I'll be over on Championship Court 1 with Dave Fleming for the end of the day. 8-1 here. Booth and Lacour in control. Much better there from Jaggett. Only thing I might want to have her do and like to see her do is kind of just sneak a little flat ball right in behind Booth. Nothing like a winner, but just a little flat dink there. Keep him honest.
Somebody's got to be wrong. I saw it on the line. So both of us are wrong. We both agree. Maybe not. She doesn't have as good a view as us, but yet we have the view. Here we go.
1-8-2.
So Lopez and Jaggett called it out. Ref overrules them. I think Jaggett got a little indecisive because she thought Lopez was going to hit that ball. It's a side out. Jaggett's just a little too far back. If she's up towing that kitchen line, she's there to put that ball away. Instead, she was about 2 feet back and gets a little indecisive. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful from Thunder Lopez going behind Kevin Booth there. Beautiful shot. Good job. Much better towing the line there. Does Laura Jaggett, and they get the side out. Good ball there from Jennifer Lacour, keeping Jaggett back near the baseline. So that is an example of how I would explain is don't go up too quick, because Jaggett tried to go cross court. Her partner got in her way of the drop and kind of clipped the side of his neck. tough speed up from that position for Jaggett because she ran around the forehand. That's an all or nothing right there because she's out of bounds when she hits it. So she's leaving her partner kind of hung out to dry because his whole backside is open. That's a tough shot. Again, it's an all or nothing. She's either going to hit the winner or it's not going to be.
10-2-1.
Nice job there from Lopez getting back and reading the lob from Booth.
10-2-2.
Great spot there from Laura Jaggett. Had Lacour kind of leaning forward. And when you start to lean forward, your sides right and left are exposed because you don't have that reach, as opposed to if you split step and you have that reach. Good spot there from Lopez. Nice job there. Again, much better job of Laura Jaggett.
Exactly. You serve first? Okay, cool. Just asking.
Much better job of Laura Jaggett staying up at the kitchen line, towing that kitchen line, putting the pressure. Right there on the line.
Second server.
We have 4?
Yes, we do. 4-10-2.
Just long there from Kevin Booth.
5-10-2. Side out.
Hey, hold on. Hey, back here. We have 5?
10-5-1.
Great drop there from Jennifer Lacour. Just gets so much topspin on that, dropping that in.
11-5-1.
Makes it very tough for Jaggett to do anything with it. And that's pressure put on by Kevin Booth right there. Because he was poaching in the middle there, kind of forced Jaggett to almost try and hit a perfect shot right there. Unfortunately, dumps in the net, and we are at 12-5. Here in this game to 15 on Championship Court 2 here at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach for the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. We will be here all week, Wednesday through Saturday. Pro singles tomorrow, gender doubles on Friday, mixed doubles to finish out the weekend on Saturday. Both of these teams have some work to do after dropping their first matches, and now they're down in Consolation. So winner moves on.
15 seconds.
Loser gets lunch. As we jump back in here, 12-5, Lacour will be serving.
You have 1 timeout remaining. You have 2 timeouts remaining. Time in. 12-5-1.
And right out the timeout, a service return error and a free point.
13-5-1.
This is a general announcement, but it is very, very important.
And just like that, match point on the paddle of Jennifer Lacour.
Is not part in the tennis This
14-5-1.
announcement is going to happen frequently throughout the day. This is your general reminder that you need to not park in the tennis parking lot. Otherwise, your vehicle will be towed.
Oh, and just like that, off the net.
And there is a shuttle.
Kevin Booth. That is not the way that Jaggett and Lopez wanted to end their day, unfortunately, but it is a 15-5 victory for Lacour and Booth. They will live to fight another match. They, like I said, they got some work to do out of the consolation bracket, but they will move on. Jaggett and Lopez done for the day. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have more action from the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. Don't go far, guys.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Slightly favored backhand. But hand-eye coordination.
Bronze medal goes to Anna Ung and Steve Fisher. Silver, Terry Hogue and Steve Miller. And our gold medal winners and golden ticket recipients, Jacqueline Sam and Pickle Rick Valencienzo.
Attention everybody, we have a Kia white car license plate 8LFR 322. That's a Kia white car license plate 8LFR 322. You guys gotta move your car now, it's gonna get towed.
My last announced medal winners. We're going to tell you where to go. Come to the medal stand up by the referee desk. Your medals are waiting.
Seconds. 15 seconds, players. Can we start? Yes. Balls, please. We're on this side. Cammy. We're serving, right? Yes. Yes, sir. Christopher. Cammy. Waiting on the camera, so relax for a second.
Back here on championship court number 2. Got a good one for you out of the consolation draw again. Tracy Tanner and Steve Dawson taking on Cammie McGregor and Mills Miller in a game to 15 here. Nice job there from Tanner stepping in. Unfortunately, goes just a little long.
0-0-1. Point.
Nice drive there from Cammie McGregor.
1-0-1. Second serve. 1-0-2. Point. 2-0-2.
Nice put away there from Mills Miller. Good setup. Just wide there. I think Cammie was trying to tell Mills that the ball's going out. Just telling him I think it was going to end up in the Acacia shoe booth.
Point. 1-3-1.
That's a good shot inside out there from Mills Miller. Kind of surprised Dawson on his backside. Nice put away there from Cammy McGregor. Fortunately, I don't think that that was the time for Tanner to be lobbing that ball, considering that both Miller and McGregor read that so well. They were both 3-4 feet off the kitchen line by the time she lobbed that. Nice job there from Tracy Tanner on the setup, going flat and then pulling to the opposite sideline for the winner. Oh, McGregor saw that middle wide open, had it, I think just tried to do a little too much with it instead of just flipping it there and getting it to the middle. But she had Dawson pulled very wide.
Second serve. 1-3-2.
Great shot there from Cammy McGregor. Beautiful flip down the middle, took something off it. And for those guys out there, a lot of people will try and hit that shot too hard, send it 2-3 feet out. Cammy knew to take something off that. Beautiful shot.
Point. Four, 1-1.
Nice job by Mills Miller right there, not letting that ball bounce. If he lets that ball bounce, he's not able to get on top of it like he could right there. Good anticipation, but a good setup from Cammy McGregor.
Second serve. 5-1-2.
Oh, there it was. So McGregor tried that on the other side with the backhand. Hit it a little too hard, trying to hit a winner there. This time, made the adjustment, let that ball bounce. Went just nice and easy, splits the middle. Made it look simple. Good job there from Tanner, working again, sideline to sideline.
Side out. 1-6-1.
So what Cammy does so well is she disguises even her dinks, where Tanner almost thought she was going to go sideline. She just slips that little dink in the middle, catches her off guard by a hair.
Point. Yes, you are. 2-6-2.
A little net love there for Dawson. Couldn't have come at a better time. They need to string a few together here.
3-6-2.
Get back in this match. Good leave. That's a good read there from Mills. Miller, unfortunately, about a half step behind it, not able to get over the top of it like he wanted.
6-3-2. Side out. 3-6-1. Second serve.
Yeah, Tanner looks down at her feet going, yeah, she was just a little late getting there.
3-6-2. Side out.
So she hit 2 of those 3 were good drops, but she wasn't able to gain any ground because it was hit kind of off her back heel. She tries to gain ground there. Miller goes behind her while she's moving.
Second serve. 6-3-2. Side out. 3-6-1. Second serve. 3-6-2.
Good work there from Mills. Miller hits that return on the line, has Tanner all the way back at the baseline. Drops that ball in, makes it a difficult 5th shot.
Second serve.
So I know Miller wants that ball in the middle, but he's off balance, and that's right on. That's right on Cammy's
6-3-2.
backhand for an easy block.
Side out.
Just doesn't sneak over.
3-6-1.
Wow, that's a great drive from Steve Dawson. That thing had some mojo on it as it got over the net, just dropped. Nice topspin forehand.
Second serve. 4-6-2. Side out.
Good job by Miller going twice to that same spot after Tanner had the first one covered, but
6-4-1.
went to get back, and the second time was not covered enough. And side out. Oh, that's a great ATP from Mills. Miller there ends up against the netting on the sideline.
7-4-1.
1 point away from an end change. Good drop from the baseline, and we will
Score is 8-4-1.
switch ends here
Intermission for switch
at
ends.
8-4
8-4-1 is the score.
with McGregor and Miller in control here of this consolation match here at the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships in beautiful Newport Beach, California at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach. Can I say Newport Beach one more time? I think I said it 3 times in like 10 seconds there. That's all right. We're here on championship court number 2 We got senior mixed for you all day long. We're out here streaming 2 courts, Championship Court 1 being held down over there by Dave Fleming. We'll switch over this afternoon to ESPN Plus for our medal matches and what we got, but we are getting through the consolation side right now. Just wide there from Tanner. James Neighbors is our USA Pickleball certified referee on the court with us for this match. Great job there from Tracy Tanner going outside, inside to get the winner.
9-4-2. Side out.
I think Miller would have chosen to let that ball go out if he had another choice. Unfortunately, plays that out ball. Great job in defense there from Miller.
4-9-2. Side out.
Cammie McGregor gets the side out on her own. Swinging that Cammie McGregor signature Selkirk S2. Great shot there from Tracy Tanner with the inside out backhand.
9-4-2. Point.
So that's just textbook pickleball there from McGregor and Miller, pulling Tanner's sideline and just opening up a hole in the middle. Tanner trying to do too much with a ball that she's not able to do that with. Ball's just too low to kind of cut that hard. And that's the deception that Cammie McGregor has, because you don't know. She kind of holds that wrist until the last second. And Tanner had already committed, ends up bodying her up. Oh.
Side out.
Miller with the failed poach, swings and misses through it.
4-12-1.
4-12 here in the game to 15.
Second serve.
And Steve telling Tracy Tanner he likes that.
4-12-2.
Likes the idea. Execution, not so much, but the idea is there.
Side out.
A little net love for Mills, as you guys at home can hear. Got those speakers nice and tight on the net there. Can hear all the net cords. Just bringing you everything we can. You guys you on YouTube right now, you go back and rewind that about 15 seconds and watch Tracy Tanner step back to try and hit this drive. Watch Cammie McGregor just back up like 4 feet off the kitchen line and play beautiful defense on it. That's just knowing what your opponent's about to do and just anticipating so well.
We're ready for our next set of medal presentations. Mixed double, 70 plus, 4.5. Our bronze medal winners, Vicky Sharp, Carl T. Silver goes to Sue Morgan.
Wow, great point all around there. Some great defense from Dawson and Tanner. But the attack of Miller and McGregor is just too much, and we got a match point here.
Second serve. 14-4-2. Go. Point, game, and match. 15-4.
That will do it here in the consolation draw. 15-4. McGregor and Miller will move on and see what they can do out of that bottom half. We are going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have another mixed senior pro match here from Newport Beach at the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. Don't go anywhere.
Slightly favored backhand. Much hand-eye coordination.
I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Got 1 minute. 1 minute.
Welcome back to championship court number 2. Another consolation draw match here featuring Jana Spano and Abby Gisemi Hassar taking on Natalie Bagby and Julio Rivera. 1 game to 15. Winner moves on. Loser gets lunch. That's what we've been saying all day. It's survive and advance here in the consolation draw of the mixed senior pro. Gisemi Hassar on this court right now, very familiar with these courts as he is the director of pickleball here at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach and has been in that position for 3 years. So a local favorite is Gisemi Hassar. And here we go. Great defense from Jana Spano, but that's just a little too much Rivera there.
0-0-1.
Able to get the quick side out.
Point. 1-0-1.
So an odd matchup on the court as we see 3 lefties. Jana Spano, the only righty on the court. A rarity to see that many lefties on one court at one time. All we need is Tyler Leung and we're all set. Nice little windmill overhead from Gisemi Hassar. Just wide on the block from Spano, not able to get over the top of that block, gets underneath it, pops it up. And Bagby and Rivera out to a 3-0 lead here. Good spot there from Bagby on the cross-court dink to Spano and to her backhand.
4-0-2. Yes, ma'am. You're the correct one. I'll recall. 4-0-2.
Oh, great coverage from Bagby and Rivera, but unfortunately Spano able to end that. Good coverage on both sides. End up switching.
0-4-1. Second server.
Bagby able to get a nice little forehand roll on that ball, make it very difficult for Spano to return that. Good spot going behind Spano.
Timeout receivers. You're going to be serving at 4-0-1. 1 minute.
Timeout here from Spano and Hassar. Here on championship court number 2 at the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. 2-court streaming today. We'll be here for another couple hours. Then we'll be switching over to 1 court for the remainder of the afternoon and switching over to ESPN Plus. After we get through the back draw here and see what we got coming out for our medal matches.
You've got 1 timeout remaining. You've got 2
As we
timeouts
come back in
remaining.
though, 4-0 lead here for Bagby and Rivera on first server. Nice job there from Bagby, setting up her partner Rivera there.
5-0-1.
Again, that's the backhand of Spano that Bagby's found a couple times now. Forced a mistake.
6-0-1. Second server. 6-0-2.
Interesting that Hassar and Spano switched on that, because what that did was put both of their backhands in the middle, but again, they're trying to find a formula that's going to work for them right now. Unfortunately, they haven't found anything at this point, and we're 1 point away from an end change. Nice return with the cut from Hassar.
0-7-1.
See if they can get something on the board here. Oh, nice. Great get by Hassar. Coming all the way from the baseline to hit a beautiful cross-court dink with a purpose.
1-7-1. Second server. 1-7-2.
Good spot there from Rivera, finding that back corner. Spano is just inside of it too, so it makes it a very difficult shot as that ball's almost bouncing right next to her. Good leave there from Bagby, and it's 8-1
Timeout, 1 minute.
on the end change. Want to thank all of our USA Pickleball referees. On court right now is the one and the only Ron Ponder. Doing a great job as always. But on the end change here, it's Bagby and Rivera in control of this game to 15 over Spano and Hassar here at the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. We'll be here all weekend. We have pro singles tomorrow, gender doubles on Friday, and mixed doubles on Saturday to close out our week. But today, it's all about them seniors. And we've had some great matches already this morning. Barn burner to start off between Lacour and Booth and Johnson and Marario.
Time in, 8-1-1.
Good communication with Bagby and Rivera as Rivera comes across to take that dink, and Bagby communicates, stay there, stay there.
1-1-1.
Spano, the one trying to slow that up after she started that firefight. I think she just needs to stay with it.
10-1-1.
What a great drop from Bagby with a purpose there. Unfortunately, Rivera not able to come up and do anything with the fifth ball.
10-1-2.
10-1-2 lead here, though, for Bagby and Rivera. Great ball and great recognition by Bagby, seeing that Spano was just a little slow getting to her position, found the open area, and it's another point.
11-1-2.
Great return there from Hassar. Got to go now here.
1-11-1.
Do Spano and Hassar. Off the net.
Second server.
And long. I like it, I like it. Hassar trying to make something happen. Kind of rolled that drop shot, which was very nice, and set up that little forehand roll down the middle. They get off a 1.
2-11-2.
Just trying to do a little too much there. Almost psyched himself out of that shot a little bit. And he even knows it, kind of going back to the baseline, laughing about it.
Your score is 11. 11-2-1. Second server. 11-2-2.
An unforced error there from Spano. A timeout from Spano and Hassar. When we come back in, it'll be 12-2 in favor of Bagby and Rivera here. cruising in this game to 15. Fighting to try and live another match coming out of that consolation draw. Both teams still have some work to do. Nice and overcast today. Nice for the players. Not much sun, not too much humidity, which you get out here. I'm used to all that humidity in Florida. It's hot as can be, but beautiful out here. Players are enjoying it. As we come back in here, 12-2, Rivera will be serving.
Use both your timeouts. You've got 2 timeouts remaining. Time is in. 12-2-2. Yes, sir.
About 5 shots ago, an absolutely incredible dig from Spano.
2-12-1.
Able to get that side out after the timeout. Oh, great spot there from Jana Spano. She was in full attack mode that whole point after she played that ball that would have been about 3 feet out too. So she's glad she ended up with that point.
Second server.
No net love there.
3-12-2.
Two good digs from Spano, not able to convert on the third. But again, they add another point. 1 at a time, but if they keep trading points, they're going to run out of time here. Spano just leaning in over that kitchen. Great defense.
12-3-2. Side out.
No points given up there.
12-1. Second server. 3-12-2.
Oh, Spano just pulled up on that really early. Ends up hitting that off the frame of her paddle. She's trying to drive that, but lifts up a little too early, frames it into the net. So good decision by Jano on the first ball that dropped into stepping back, but she never recovered. She ended up staying back
13-3-1.
and not getting back up to that kitchen line. And there she is. Much better there from Jana Spano. You get this second server. Nice spot there from Spano. Going middle and then sideline. Great put away on the overhead.
3-13-1. Second server. 3-13-2. Side out. Switching 3-1.
Nice spot there from Rivera. Goes hard at Spano on the first one. Gets Hassar pinching that middle and goes behind. And it's a match point here. That will do it right here in this game to 15. 15-3 in favor of Bagby and Rivera over Spano and Hassar. They will move on to face Jennifer Lacour and Kevin Booth in a game to 15. But before anything, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have our next mixed senior pro match here on championship court number 2. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Slightly favored backhand. Much hand-eye coordination.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see. So I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Newer balls? Want some newer balls? Okay. second, let me talk to you. Opportunity back. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. How are you? This is a 15-pointer. Switch when the first team gets to 8. Can I check your paddles, please? Okay. My goodness.
I got sweaty grip, so.
I hear you. All right. I like it. On the close balls, just give me a verbal signal, okay, or audio, okay. Notification that the ball is out, so that I don't screw up them, score a point to the other team, and then you guys can play, okay. Other than that, starting service,
We are back here on championship court number 2. We got a good one coming up here out of the consolation draw. Kim Jaggett and Paul Olin taking on Cammie McGregor and Mills Miller. Winner moves on, loser does not. 1 game to 15 here. Byron Fresso, our USA Pickleball certified referee, on championship court number 2 for this call. As always with Byron, the meeting goes a little long because Byron likes to talk. But it looks like Miller and McGregor are going to serve first. We are ready to go here on championship court number 2.
And ladies and gentlemen, start of 15-pointer. Time in 0-0-2.
See Kim Jag kind of jumping away from that ball instead of holding her ground there.
1-0-2.
Quick point for McGregor and Miller.
Out. Zero, 1-1.
Oh, great angle there from Mills Miller. Almost faked the hard overhead and just goes cross court winner. Makes it look very easy. Oh, great job by Kim Jag. Coming across, covering Paul Olin. After I think he thought he had a winner.
1-1-2.
Olin off the net winner for the side out. Nice job there from Mills Miller again on the attack. Being aggressive. Good shot there from Jag, kind of handcuffing Cammie McGregor with that. And again, you guys, you know, going at the body is not something that is wrong. It's actually sometimes and more times than not the best shot. Reason being is because when you go at the body, you don't let your opponent extend their arms. When they're able to extend, that's when you're at your strength. When you can jam someone up around their hips or their belly, it makes it a difficult shot. Oh, it's too good there from Cammy McGregor. We've seen that earlier a few times. Great read. And again, because McGregor holds that on the ball and the paddle so long, just flips that wrist. Oh, Jagged wants that one back. She had a sitter with the two-handed backhand. She dumped in the net. Good pressure there from Paul Olin. Wow, that's just a clinic in defense from Cammy McGregor right there. Handling the onslaught from Olin and Jag. Beautiful job. Cool, calm, and collected up at the kitchen line was McGregor. Not a bad decision, just a little too hard there from McGregor. Side out, 1-5. Quick side out here for McGregor and Miller. See if they can add to this 5-1 lead in this game to 15. Who is going to be able to outlast the other, and Olin comes out on top of that, just peppering McGregor to the corner. I like the aggressiveness of Olin. Unfortunately, if you're not going to get that put away and Jagged isn't going to kind of switch in behind you, you're exposed on that back side. And unfortunately, that's what happened there. Great spot there from Jag in the middle. And when you watch Kim Jag hit that, she gets very loose with the wrist. And it almost is very deceiving when she does it. You almost don't know where she's going with that ball.
Point. 2-6-1. Point. 3-6-1. You are.
Good leave there from McGregor, getting out of the way of that Olin backhand flip.
3-6-2.
Much better job there from Olin on that first backhand flip, where he took something off that and forced McGregor to have to play that. And then from there, he set up himself after the next couple shots to be able to put that one away.
4-6-2.
Good setup there from McGregor. Unfortunately, Miller not able to finish.
5-6-2.
And now all of a sudden it's a game here, 5-6-2. And again, Olin trying that shot. Second time, kind of walking back, asking himself why he hit that shot, because it's really not there, especially when that ball's that low. I can almost read what's going through Jake's head there. And you're at the high point of the net trying to flip that ball. If you're going to flip that ball, you want to flip that ball middle because it was so low. Wow, great work there from Mills Miller. And good communication to his partner, letting Cammy McGregor know he did have that. And we are at 8-5 here on the end change in favor of Cammy McGregor and Mills Miller over Kim Jaggett and Paul Olin. We are here at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach for the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. We are in the consolation draw of the Mixed Pro Senior Doubles day. These teams trying to battle their way out of the consolation bracket and get their way back into contention. Winner of this match will get Matthias Johansson and Carolyn Wee. But first things first, got to get through this match. Nice job from Paul Olin staying on the attack. As on the end change, Kim Jaggett went for a paddle change. She went from the black and white Selkirk Maxima to the Electrify. Let's see if that makes a difference. Right there. Great point there. Go about 8 shots prior where Cammy McGregor goes ATP and Kim Jaggett there for the block and drop back in and reset. Great job. And great defense there from Kim Jaggett. Unfortunately, they don't come out on top of that point, and it's second server. Nice job. I love the movement there from Kim Jaggett, almost faking that Ernie. Paul just staying in that dink battle nicely.
6-9-2.
Here, Jaggett apologizing to Paul Olin for getting that ball up too high.
9-6-1.
Side out here for Miller and McGregor. Good angle there from Olin on the put away. That's the answer right there. Again, placement over power. And a quick side out for Kim Jaggett and Paul Olin. See if they can add and get right back in this game to 15. Almost an indecisive shot there from Jag, whether she wanted to really rip that down the middle or drop it. Oh, love that drop right there from Olin. All started with that serve. Great pressure. Beautiful job there from Paul Olin. Seems to be kind of getting into this match now. He's taken over the last 2 points, and now they're 1 point away from tying this up at 9.
8-9-2.
Olin had that and just kind of hesitated just a hair. But a good run. 9-8.
9-8-1.
Great job there from Mills Miller reading that third shot drive from McGregor.
10-8-1.
Jag just out in front of that on the block. Actually, she was there.
Timeout by the receiving team with a score of 11-8-1.
Timeout on the court at 11-8 from Jagged and Olin. Their first time out of this match. As they go complete opposite directions, Olin one way, Jag the other, to collect their thoughts on their own. Here at the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. Again, be here all weekend, streaming 2 courts. Championship Court 1 and Championship Court number 2 all morning up until the afternoons on every day. And we switch over to ESPN Plus for the remainder of the day. As we come back in, we are at 11-8. Mills Miller serving to Paul Olin. Oh, they were on the wrong side, excuse me. Mills Miller will be serving to Kim Jag. 11-8-1. What a spot there from Cammie McGregor. That is just beautiful work. Inside and out, and then just pulls the trigger down the middle and forces an error. McGregor in control right now, taking over the last 2 points.
13-8-1. Point.
McGregor wanted Miller to let that one ball go 2 shots earlier. He finally listens, and that ball goes out, and we're at match point here. McGregor has that shot. Just a little overcooked to the sideline there.
14-8-2.
And another match point. Nice job. 2 overheads. One from Olin, one from Jaggett. McGregor digs out Olin's, but Jaggett able to put that next one away, and they fight off 2 match points. Olin trying to come in and take that ball out of the air. Unfortunately, was just too low from McGregor. Second server here. Nice attack from Olin, going chest right at Miller. He's not able to get out of the way. They get off at 8. 9-14. A little wide. If I'm going to attack that, and I'm McGregor, I'm thinking she needs to go middle with that because there's a lot more court to work with. Unfortunately, not much court to work with when you're going cross court that hard at the sideline. You got to take so much off it.
10-14-2.
Great lob by Paul Olin about 5 shots ago to set that whole point up and push McGregor and Miller all the way back to the baseline. Just like that, they're within 3 here. Olin gets the sitter he's looking for. They do make a nice run right there to get within 3, but they got to fight off 2 more match points here.
14-11-1.
McGregor almost gets that ball off the net. But Jaggett and Olin fight off another. And that will do it right there off of Olin's paddle. It is a 15-11 final in favor of McGregor and Miller. Great run at the end, though, by Kim Jaggett and Paul Olin to get back in that and force some pressure on McGregor and Miller. Unfortunately, that'll be the end of the day for Jaggett and Olin, as McGregor and Miller will move on. Before they do, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will have another mixed senior pro match here on Championship Court 2.
Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. Pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Slightly favored backhand. With hand-eye coordination.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. Pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Back here on championship court number 2, another good one coming up for you. Julie Johnson, Marario taking on Cammie McGregor and Mills Miller. Again, another game to 15 here. These teams fighting out of the consolation bracket. And taking a look at that bracket, updated bracket. So winner of this match still has another game to 15 before they get to a bronze medal match. So both of these teams need to win 2 more to get into that medal match. But the last thing either one of these teams needs to be doing right now is thinking ahead. The only match that matters right now is the one right in front of them. Again, you're going to have the power of Marario coming out and the good topspin that he uses with that electrum paddle, as opposed to Julie Johnson, the power she has with that forehand, very flat, not as much topspin. Playing against the incredible defense and hands and deception of Cammie McGregor and Mills Miller. Again, thank you guys for joining us, tuning in. We're here at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach. Beautiful facility. Doing a great job already this week, hosting the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships. Senior pros will be wrapping up their final day here today with mixed doubles as we start pro singles tomorrow, followed by men's and women's doubles on Friday, and finishing it up with mixed pro doubles on Saturday. Definitely going to have some good matches the rest of the weekend for you guys at home on this 4th of July weekend.
15 seconds.
As teams get to their side, we're getting ready to start here. This game to 15. It looks like Miller and McGregor will be serving first. Johnson and Marario lost to Jennifer Dawson and Dane Gingrich in the semifinals. 11-7, 11-5, which put them here in this match against Mills Miller and Cammie McGregor. Just long there from Julie Johnson on the lob. Miller trying to go behind Marario there. A little wide.
0-1-1.
A little miss hit from Johnson, but she'll take it. It works, as her and Marario have a kind of chuckle about it. Nice attack there from Cami McGregor, giving Julie Johnson a taste of her own medicine there a little bit. Nice job there from Mills Miller attacking that. Unfortunately, I don't agree with Marario attacking and coming in on that at that point on the ball up, but he did, and Miller able to put that ball down between his feet.
Second serve. 1-1-2. Side out. One.
Nice job there from Mills Miller. Again, all the pressure was put on Johnson until she popped the ball up high enough that Miller could go at Marario, who was all the way up at the kitchen line. Gets the hard ones, misses the easy ones, and Marario kind of rolls his eyes at himself.
1-1-1.
Marario just overhits that a little bit, and maybe a little frustration because Johnson had two Ernies that came back. He had an overhead that came back, and it gets just a little frustrating when everything seems to be coming back and you try and do too much, and that's what happens. McGregor's not going to miss that one. Again, I'll guarantee that. She wants that one back. Another opportunity at that when she gets it.
2-1-2.
That'll be a lights out.
Side out.
Johnson chesting up Mills Miller there. Miller trying to get out of the way. Clipped him off the chest.
1-2-1.
Nice job there from Miller. Good control. Going right behind Johnson. Staying away from that forehand.
1-2-2. Side out. 2-1-1.
And watch Johnson. She anticipates so well. Is looking for that forehand constantly. Almost running around it, stepping to the sideline.
Side out.
The only reason she's able to do that is because she knows that Marario is right there in the middle, protecting
1-2-1.
her, so she can go out and do that on the sideline and kind of step out of bounds. What work by Cami McGregor right there. Just toying, almost seemed to be, with Marario and Johnson until she got exactly what she wanted and forced a mistake. Good reset there from Mills Miller on that ball that pulled him to the sideline. A lot of players want to kind of cross court with that again, but the problem is you get out of position there. He reset that flat to Johnson, forced a mistake, and a timeout from McGregor and Miller at 2-1. They call the timeout after they get the side out. I like this because they've been going back and forth. It's kind of been side out after side out. Obviously no team able to pull away here. So McGregor and Miller call the timeout almost to regroup themselves and say, hey, let's focus here. Let's relax. Let's get a couple points and work on that right now. Let's take that timeout, gain our composure. When we come back in, let's go to work here.
Time in. 2-1-1.
2-1-1 when we come in after the timeout. Great idea from Miller. Just a little too much on it. About 6 inches long here.
2-1-2.
Again, just a little too much, and a side out for Johnson and Marario.
1-2-1.
Nice put away from Miller. What I'm not seeing out of Marario right now is the aggressiveness. I want to see that. I want to make them
1-2-2.
play his game, and he seems to want to be playing their game.
Point.
You do get a point off the Miller
2-2-2.
overhit. All tied at 2.
Side out. 2-2-1. Second serve. 2-2-2.
And we don't know who hit it, but both of them were there. So Marario says Johnson hit it, but I think it was a little bit assisted.
2-2-1.
Side out, 2-2-1. What a good return there from Cammy McGregor. He's dotting the baseline back here.
2-2.
Not much Marario could do with that. See, and I think that's generated from the pressure they put on early on in that point. They need to continue that pressure. Julie tried to jump for the Ernie. Marario there. Continue to put that pressure on. Play their game.
Side out.
Just off the net. Out of bounds and a side out here.
2-3-1. Point.
Those little floater serves can wreak havoc. Just because it's a change of pace, you don't know what to do. You got so much time to think about it.
Second serve. 3-3-2.
Nice setup there from Mills Miller. Again, going about 40% right there, pushing Johnson kind of off the kitchen line, able to create a hole in the middle for himself for the put away. Great work by Mills Miller. That's a purposeful dink right there from Marario that he didn't have self-admittedly a year ago. He's added that to his game, taking it to another level.
Second serve. 3-4-2.
And that's what's happening. You know, Mills, Miller, and Cammy McGregor want to play the slower game to set up everything else. Marario and Johnson want to play the hard game to set up everything else. And right now, Miller and McGregor have been in control, playing that softer game, slowing things down.
Second serve. 4-3-2.
And Miller's missed, I think, 3 of those now, going long, trying to attack that. And from that position, it's a tough spot because he's attacking that from about 4 feet behind the kitchen line.
Second serve. 3-4-2.
There's that slap backhand from Julie Johnson right there.
4-4-2.
Good leave. And good talk from Marario, telling Johnson to leave that. They take the lead.
Yes. Right here? Correct, right? Yes. 5-4-2. Point.
Mills tries the tomahawk after the lob.
6-4-2.
This is the biggest lead anyone's had so far. 6-4. Oh, and Miller gets the roll. I'll take it at this point.
4-6-1.
Oh, little miscommunication in the middle there from Johnson and Marario. Problem right there was it was both backhands in the middle. Julie gets some love off the net there.
Hey now.
Miller and Marario changing some pleasantries up at the net. And both share a laugh. Great read by Julie Johnson there. She saw Miller drop his paddle flat to go for that lob. As soon as she saw that, she dropped back about 4 feet off the kitchen line and is able to hit that overhead. That's just great recognition from Julie Johnson.
6-5-1.
Again, miscommunication in the middle.
And court number 1.
6-5-2.
Others throughout these venues are in their bronze and gold medal matches. At 2 p.m. today, we are going to feature the mixed double senior pro winners final match on grandstand court. So make plans, grab something to eat,
7-5-2.
drink, and make your way to the grandstand court by 2 p.m.
Side out. Thank you. Yeah, I see it.
Mills Miller changing paddles
You have 7. 5, 7, 1.
at 5-7-1.
Go. Second serve. Five, 7, 2.
Good hands there from Marario in the middle.
Side out.
1 point away here from an end change.
7, 5, 1. Second serve. 7, 5, 2.
Oh, great defense there from McGregor
Side
and
out.
Miller. As Miller going for another paddle changer back to the original. We don't know. He's got like 7 of them over there.
5, 7, 1. Second serve.
Couldn't ask for anything better there. Just misses it.
5, 7, 2.
Great shot from Julie Johnson, putting the pressure right there on Cammie McGregor.
Side out. 7, 5, 1.
I think Johnson changed their mind halfway through that shot.
7, 5, 2.
And that was the attack that I liked out of Marario right there. I want that attack.
5, 7, 1.
Unfortunately, doesn't come out on the point end of it, but that's much better.
Point.
And now McGregor and Miller within 1.
6, 7, 1.
That's a good ball there from Marario. And that's the key there, is that he's able to get
Second serve.
so much
6,
topspin
7, 2.
on that ball. Almost looks like it's going to go out off his paddle and drops. And a good
Side
lead
out.
there from Johnson, and we'll see if they can get to 8 here and get that end change first.
7, 6, 1.
A little ball off the tape there. Kind of messed with Julie Johnson's timing.
7-6.
Throws her off a little bit. Johnson jumps out of the way of that, thinking that ball had more on it. It doesn't.
6-7-1.
And it's a side out to McGregor and Miller. As you guys at home can hear, Julie got all of the tape right there. And we got another tie here at 7.
Point. The score is 8-7-1. You have 1 minute timeout for a slide change.
So on the return to serve error, it'll be a side and end change, an end change here. Free timeout. Players will have 1 minute here. And it's an 8-7 McGregor-Miller lead over Johnson and Marario. Winner moves on to one more game to 15 before the bronze medal match.
In the tournament, we have reached a point in time where every match for the rest of the day will be refereed. That means that you can go directly.
Cammie McGregor towing the baseline already. She's ready to go. She's
Congratulations.
feeling the momentum that they had at the end there. Miller picking a paddle, any paddle, from his arsenal over in the corner. Just doesn't seem to be comfortable throughout this match. He's made like 4 paddle changes.
Okay, time in. What do we have? You have 7. Time in. 8-7-1.
Good hands there from Miller off the tape
Point.
to take a 9-7 lead here, which matches the biggest lead either team has had. Johnson and Marario had a 2-point lead, and now McGregor and Miller do. On the tape love for McGregor.
Point.
Very non-apologetic. We're all going to take that ball off the net. And he gets the back baseline. Miller with the fist pump. And just like that, they're and they're out to a 4-point lead here.
11-7-1. Second serve.
Catches the tape, comes back, but they're on second server with the chance to continue to add to this lead. Oh, McGregor did everything she wanted right there other than finish that. She had set up that ball in the middle.
7-11-1.
Got the block. That was high, unable to get the finish though.
Point.
Wow, what hands by Marario. Just get that ball back. Shocking. Miller. Johnson trying to go cross court with that block.
(9-11-2).
Nice put away there from McGregor. Good shot there from Julie Johnson. Going inside on the first one and then going back outside.
11-9-2.
Extending McGregor as far as she could go. Nice hands there from Mills Miller. That's what the key there is knowing that everything you get to Marario is coming back.
12-9-2.
And there's Marario trying to make something happen right there.
13-9-2.
But back to a 4-point lead here
Timeout's been called by the receiving team.
for McGregor and Miller. But a timeout here at 13-9-2 for Johnson and Marario to try and see if they can stop this momentum of McGregor and Miller and keep fighting in the consolation bracket. Again, thank you guys for joining us here at the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships at the Pickleball Club at Newport Beach. Great weather today, 70 degrees, a little overcast. The sun seems to be trying to peek out a little bit, but it's been pretty much overcast all morning and into the early afternoon here. Announcement just made, 2 o'clock. Our winners bracket final will go on Championship Court 1 at 2 o'clock.
15 seconds.
And that'll be our medal matches and winners bracket final over there. And we will be switching over to ESPN Plus. But before that, 13-9-2 here in a consolation match to stay alive. McGregor got a little bit handcuffed there. Some good defense, though, from McGregor and Mills Miller. Keep that ball in play, but a good side out for Johnson and Marario. Unforced error from McGregor after some really good defense on some nice drives from Marario.
Second serve. Ten, 13-2. Point.
That is the attack mode that we were talking about earlier that's been successful for Johnson and Marario. Just like that within 2, and the sun is out. And ball clips the net and catches McGregor on the shoulder. And Johnson and Marario are within 1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 12, 13-2.
Good pressure there from Miller to get that side out. Much needed right there after a 13-9 lead diminished. Great drop there from Cammie McGregor, and just like that, game point on the paddle of Mills Miller.
14-12-1. Second serve.
Second match point here.
14-12-2. Great shot.
Nice angle there from Julie Johnson.
Side out.
We'll see if Marario and Johnson can answer here. 12-14. McGregor not happy with that unforced error.
Second serve.
One more chance here to tie this up.
13-14-2.
Miller, way to sit on that. Beautiful anticipation from Mills Miller on the Marario attack. And they have a
14-13-1.
third match point. That will end it right there. 15-13 in favor of McGregor and Miller. They will move on. One more match for them to 15 to see who moves on to the bronze medal match. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll see if we get that match out here on championship court number 2.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. Pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
Slightly favored backhand. But hand-eye coordination.
to award. Mixed doubles, 70 plus, 4.0. Gold winners and winner of the golden ticket, Sue Dahlmeyer and Kurt Dahlmeyer. Silver, Kathy Kaufman and Bill Weiss. Bronze, Jessica and Michael Kennedy. To the award closet.
All right, guys. We are going to close up shop here on championship court number 2 for the day. We are moving over to championship court number 1, moving the stream over to ESPN Plus for our feeder match into the bronze medal match. We'll have our winner's bracket final, our bronze medal match, and our gold medal match all over there on ESPN 1. Thank you guys for tuning in to championship court number 2 today here at the USA Pickleball Newport Beach Championships at the beautiful Pickleball Club at Newport Beach. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you over there in about 20 minutes when we start at 2 o'clock over there on ESPN Plus. Thank you guys.
17-time USA broadcast city operations from New York.
Slightly favored backhand. Van Dyke coordinates